Hello, everybody. This is Georgiana and Meredith from Creativity for Kids, and today we are going to do our Grow and Glow Terrarium for Earth Month. So, Miss Meredith, take it away.
Thank you, Georgiana. Thank you, Nicole. And thank you all for being here with me today. As Georgiana said, we are going to be putting together an adorable little glow and grow terrarium. So let's open up the box and see what's inside. There is so much in here. Okay, so let's just spread it all out. We have our stickers that we'll be decorating our little terrarium with. These are glow in the dark stickers. And then on the other side, pull them out here. Whoop. So these are our glow in the dark ones. So cool. And then these are our full color ones to tell your little story of maybe a raccoon camping out or an owl that you see in a tree. So there's plenty of stickers to decorate with. We have our handy dandy instructions as always. We have our terrarium. And we created this special with little star holes at the top, in the top that will let light in and help airflow. So that's a special little terrarium. We have our glow in the dark sand. So these bags, I'm just going to call your attention to this. You have to cut off the top part of the bag, but you only cut it off like right before the part that seals shut. So I just wanted to let you guys know all of our bags haven't always been like that, but we did this just in case you don't use all your sand. You can put it back in this resealable bag. So as I said, this is glow in the dark sand, purple, and we have glow in the dark sand, blue. So again, I'm just going to cut it right above the resealable area, and it's very noticeable as to which area that is right there. So we'll put that to the side. And we have these white stones. And these white stones are important for letting water get to the soil and for decorative purposes. I'll show you what those look like. Kind of like aquarium gravel. And here's our soil. And this is awesome because it's super duper easy to use. All you do is add water to the bag and then you mush it around a little bit. And then it becomes perfect for adding seeds to it to give them a little home to let them grow. So here's our soil, bag o' soil. And then we have bag o' seeds, number one, and bag o' seeds, number two. So we have chia seeds and wheatgrass seeds. So you can grow both of these in your little terrarium. You also get this sweet little spritzer, which is very helpful for watering your seeds. And last but not least, let me cut this guy off here. This is our friendly raccoon. And he is friendly. Why I know he's friendly is because he's holding a little stick that has a marshmallow on the end of it. Actually, two marshmallows. So this is our hungry little raccoon who is roasting marshmallows over a fire. And this little fire, it actually glows in the dark as well. So yum, 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 yum. I'm roasting my marshmallows. So these are the two little figurines that you can put in your terrarium while the seeds grow. All right, so let's see what's first. What is a terrarium? A terrarium is a miniature garden created in an artificial environment. Small plants, rocks, and garden-themed accessories are often included. These gardens are planted as a fun hobby or for educational purposes. Cool. All right, get ready to grow. So, helpful hint, use just a few chia and wheatgrass seeds now and then set the rest aside to replant. So, I actually have planted too many seeds at one time. And if you plant too many seeds at one time, none of the seeds really grow because they don't have enough room. So, we'll get to that. But first things first, open up your potting mix, which is this. Add a small amount of water and squish the bag until it clumps together like clay. So here's my potting mix. Here's my water. And I'm just going to add a little bit at a time. Actually, I'm going to put a paper towel down. And I do recommend doing this over a sink. But since we're here at a table, I'm just putting paper towels down just in case I drip. So we're just going to add some water, a little bit at a time. Hold the top closed like this, and just kind of smush it together. And what you're trying to do is get all of the dry soil wet, but not like dripping wet, just moist wet. There we go. All right, and it should stick together like a clump of clay, which is what's happening right now. So you can see it's kind of clumping away from the sides of the bag, which is perfect. So we'll put our water to the side. And we're going to layer it just like the picture shows in the instructions. So here's our terrarium container. First, you're going to put down the potting mix that we just mixed with water. Then you're going to put your glowing sand and then another layer of potting mix. So we need to use only part of the potting mix at first. So then we can save it and use it later. So here we go. Opening up our sweet little terrarium. And I am going to just squeeze in half my potting mix. And then I'm gonna like kind of form it so it fits inside here. And just the top half, I'm gonna let clump down into the bottom of the terrarium. So half of it is going in first, and then we're going to add our other layers, and then I'm going to put the other half. So you can see I only put this half in, and this half I'll put in later. So I'm going to kind of smush that around. You can use your finger to kind of move it where you need it to go. So as you can see, besides this kit, you will need some water and some paper towels. So now you can dry off your finger. So we have layer one. Okay, layer two, glowing sand. So it's up to you. Do you want to put the blue down first and then the purple? Do you want to mix the two? It's up to you. So the sample that I've already done, I did a layer of blue and then a layer of purple. So I think what I'm gonna do is mix the two this time because I've never done it before. Oh, what do you think, Jordan?
I think it's so fun.
Okay, we're doing it. Oh, how am I gonna mix them together? I know, I'll use this bag that we got with the potting mix. So then I'll just put both colors of sand in this bag, mix it together, and then pour the whole thing in.
Which is my two favorite colors, so I think they deserve to be mixed together.
I think they look beautiful together as well. Perfect for a nighttimey scene. Okay. So again, this is something we've never done before, but I think it'll look awesome. All right. We have our two sands. Mixy, mixy, mix, 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 mix. Ooh, already looking really cool. Ooh, you know what it reminds me of? You know those rainbow bagels? There's like rainbow bagels.
Yeah.
And this reminds me of that. Okay, so in you go. So when I pour it in, it's going to mix even more. And when you pour it in, you want to focus on pouring it around the edge because it looks cool that way. And you're creating your layers that way. So like the layer of soil and then the layer of the glow in the darky sand. And I'm spinning it and pouring and spinning and pouring. And I'm almost done. And I'm done. Oop, almost done. Just a little more. Here we go. All right, so let's see how that's looking. That's looking cool.
Looks like cotton candy.
Cotton candy. All right, so the next thing is our potting mix. So we're putting more potting mix in. And again, just kind of gonna fit it inside, fit the bag inside. So you don't really have to touch it that much if you're not a big fan of getting things on your fingers. Being in the arts and craft industry, it's just part of the game. You just do it. And it ends up being fun. So that's done. And then I'm gonna just kind of like bend my finger like this and then like tamp it down. So tamping, tamping. So tamping and smoothing. Tamping and smoothing. And really what you're going for is like another layer. So we have one layer, two layer. This will be the third layer. I need to bring some more over here. Tamp, 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 tamp. Okay, done tamping. Time to wipe off the finger. All right, so now we add the white stones and the seeds. So the thing about the white stones though, you're only gonna put the white stones on the front half of your terrarium and you're gonna allow the back half to just be the potting mix. And then you're gonna put the seeds in the potting mix area. So we're gonna, yeah, top view is great. So like this is actually an illustration of what I'm talking about. Here's the white rocks, and then here's the potting mix. And then all those little things right there, those are seeds. So let's do it. So I'm looking at my jar to see what I want to be the front. This is where I want the front. So I'm gonna put my rocks towards the front. And you don't have to use them all. That's the thing, like you can just use some of them. That's a lot. Okay. Shake it, shake it, shake it. All right. So here's our soil in the back and our decorative white stones up front. We'll put the rest of these in the resealable bag. Having these resealable bags is very handy. Okay, now we're going to put our seeds in. So, our wheatgrass seeds are the larger ones. And I'm just going to pour some out. Remember at the beginning of class where I'm like, if you put too many in, they're not going to grow so much. So I'm only going to put this little small amount in at first. There we go. And I'm aiming towards the soil. Let's see if you can see. There, you can see. Cool. All right, and then the rest of them, I'm putting in a resealable bag. So then maybe you make another terrarium and you can use these for that. And then these are the chia seeds. They're itty bitties. So the chia seeds, we'll just put a small amount of those in there too. So pouring them into your hand at first helps you keep from pouring too many in. So I'm just going to put this many in, and then I have all of these left. So again, aiming towards the soil. There. And I'll put these in the resealable bag too. In you go. Now we have to water our seeds. So I already put water in this little mister. So how you do that, you just unscrew it, put the water in, screw it back on. And it comes with a little cap. So you're going to want to moisten these seeds really well. So let's see how many squirts that will be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, somewhere around 30 squirts will probably be good. And if you want, you can use a pencil and poke some of your seeds down into the soil a little bit more, and that might help them grow a little bit quicker. And why I know this is because that's what I did 2 days ago, and I will show you the progress from just 2 days ago as to what my terrarium and what my wheatgrass and chia looks like. So just kind of poking those down there. And I'm going to just use a paper towel and clean off the inside of my jar, because when I squirted it with my mister, I actually squirted the sides of the terrarium, and therefore it looked all watery. And that's cool. It doesn't matter when you're growing your seeds, but just for this video, I wanted you to be able to see what's going on. So the next thing we're going to do is put our sweet little raccoon in the white rocks. So push him down right in there. And then our little campfire. Oops, we put that right in there. So it looks like he's, or she, is toasting marshmallows. And now we can put the top back on. And we can decorate it with our stickers. So when you're putting your stickers on, you're going to want to be careful not to tilt your terrarium, or else everything will like get all mushy together. So just be mindful of that. Oh, look at this is a heart constellation, and it glows in the dark. So that's my favorite. I'm putting it up front right there. And then we have a shooting star. The shooting star will go right over our raccoon. We have a dipper. It's either the big or little dipper. I'm not quite sure. I don't know how you can tell, but it's a dipper. Like a spoon, but it's called a dipper. Like a ladle, really. And then tons of little stars and little starbursts. So you can just put those wherever you want. You could even put them on top of your thing if you wanted to. And then little sweet little lightning bugs. fireflies, some people might call them. So you have plenty of glow in the dark to decorate with.
Well, Miss Meredith, I think that you need to tell the audience the super cool thing we saw on Monday.
We saw a total eclipse here in Cleveland. We were in what they call the path of totality. So what we witnessed was the sun being completely 100% covered by the moon. And it was amazing. You had to wear special glasses to watch it happen, but it happened within like, I don't know, like a half an hour, maybe an hour, where you got to see like the phases of the moon or of the sun being covered up by the moon. So it was just really, really, really neat. Did you get any pictures?
I did. It was super cool. I was not expecting for it to get as dark as it did, but I guess when you cover up the sun, that's what happens.
Right, you are so right. It got a little bit cooler, like the
Yep.
temperature dropped. It was as if it was nighttime, but only for a couple minutes. And then it got back to daytime again. So, yeah, that was like definitely a once in a lifetime type of a thing. And we got to witness it here in Cleveland. So, really neat. All right, so I have some stickers left over. I'm gonna just put those to the side right now. And speaking about moons, I'm gonna put the moon on. Where should the moon go? I think right here. That's a nice spot for the moon. Now these stickers don't glow in the dark, they're just really cute. So where else do I have room? Because I really want to put this raccoon who is hiding, not hiding. He's just tenting out. He's sleeping out in a tent. So that's really cute. And flowers, of course, because flowers are beautiful. We'll put those there. And mushrooms, because mushrooms are having a day, aren't they? They're getting a lot of attention. Lots of mushroom stuff going on. Oh, and more flowers. There we go. And maybe something right here. Oh, I know. It's going to be our friend, the porcupine, who seems to be on a stump that is going uphill. All right, cool. Okay, so you have plenty more stickers to put on, but we're going to put those to the side. But how do we take care of our terrarium? Let's see here. Helpful hints. In most cases, your garden will begin to sprout in 3 to 4 days. For best results, keep your terrarium in a warm, sunny place. If your seeds are not sprouting, check to make sure the soil is damp and then mist as you need to. All right, so what I had said was I planted one of these a couple days ago, and you can see right here, there's already grass growing. And this white line down here, that is a root that's already forming from either the wheatgrass or the chia. So it's only taken me a couple days for my results to already start happening. Like here, you can see another little grass, and next to it, I think that's a chia seed that's going to sprout. So it's super duper exciting to see it happening right before your eyes. Oh, maybe we can do an overhead view because inside you can see some of the chia as well. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Ready? This guy right here. Oop. That's chia. And you can actually see it sprouting out of the seed. It's so cool. So, and all these little like white areas over here, that's not stone. Those are all little stems coming up. Here we go. So it's happening, it's exciting. And the other thing that's exciting is the glow in the dark aspect of this. So what Georgiana is doing right now is turning off our lights. I'm holding this up to our front facing light so I can get it charged. And that's how you charge these stickers and the sand is by holding it up to a bright light. So I'm just charging it all up right now. And then I'll hold it right over by our camera. See if you can see it glow. Okay, is it glowing? Oh, I don't know if we charged it enough. Ooh. I think that was from our camera. I don't see it glowing yet. I wonder if we need to charge it a little bit more. Let's try that. Oh, hello. Look at this little cutie. Okay, let's hold it up here. For different stickers and different glow-in-the-dark materials, it might take a little bit more time to charge. So
I think they're still in eclipse mode.
they're in eclipse mode. Okay, let's see. Where's our actual thing of stickers? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna hold those up too. Okay, let's see if that works. Ooh, I see the sand is glowing. Can you see the sand glowing down here? It's right here. That's cool. So the sand is glowing. Oh, and I do see on my side, I can see these stickers glowing, but it's not being picked up in the camera. But you can see the sand glowing. Cool. There you go.
Maybe try to hold the stickers to the top camera.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it's giving off light, so it's not really like dark.
I'm gonna go crazy.
Okay, we're gonna shut up. Ooh,
I can see the sand.
I can see that too, but I don't think anyone else can.
Oh, I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
No, and I can even see the sand in the terrarium to your other
Oh
side.
my gosh, yeah, that looks really cool. As long as you're getting it. Oh yeah, see the stickers look really cool over here. I think we just had too much light going on. So awesome.
All right. Now that it's pitch black.
Kind of hard to see to turn the lights back on. Yay! Okay, we're back. Oh, so cool. All right, so friends out there, I'm wondering, do you have any questions for me? If you do, you'll have to type them in or have a friend type them in for you. I'm curious to see what you think of our terrarium, or like if you do have any questions that I can answer, I'd be happy to.
Well, Miss Meredith, since that raccoon is your best friend, what would you name your raccoon?
Oh, okay. Theodore just came to mind. So
Oh.
I'm thinking Ted for short, but
Mhm.
Theodore for actual like long name. Theodore the marshmallow roasting raccoon. How about you? What would you name your raccoon? Maybe your raccoon is in this one with the
I think I would name my raccoon after my sister who loves s'mores. So it would be Rachel the raccoon.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Yep.
It fits perfectly. All right, I don't think I see any questions, but I am so happy that you guys joined me today, and I look forward to you joining me the next time we do our video with Michaels. Michaels, thank you for hosting us. We're happy to do this anytime. And our crafts are waiting for you to be picked up and played with. So we are happy you are here, and please join us again. Thank you.